Publius Cornelius Tacitus Annales, episode 15. Ut Agrippa vita concessit, Lucium Caesarem euntem ad Hispaniensis exercitus, Gaium redremeantem Armenia et vulnera invalidum mors fato propera, vel novercae liviae dolus obstulit, drusoque pridem extincto nerdro solus e prevignis erdrat, illuc cuncta vergere. As Tacitus continues, he says, when, or as, Agrippa departed from life, or when Agrippa died, so we have Agrippa here in the masculine singular and nominative, vita in the feminine singular ablative, and concessit, which is third singular perfect indicative active, from concedo concedere, to withdraw, and this idiom, to withdraw from life, it's a euphemism for to die. When Agrippa died, Lucius Caesar, as he was going to the Spanish armies, Hispaniensis exercitus, so Lucium Caesarem and euntem are masculine singular and accusative. Now they're going to be accusative as the object of obstulit, and we're going to get to the object eventually, but first we have more accusatives to encounter. We're going to get to the verb, I mean to say, obstulit, eventually. So Lucius Caesar, as he was headed out, euntem, to the Spanish armies, and Gaius, as he was returning, redremeantem, so these also masculine singular accusative, he was returning from Armenia. So this is an ablative feminine singular, and he was invalidum, he was weakened by a wound, vulnera. So when all of that was happening, a mors propera, a death that was hastened by fate, a mors fato propera, or maybe it was the stepmother Livia's deceit or trickery, dolus. So now we have here two subjects, mors and dolus. Mors, of course, feminine singular nominative, third declension, and dolus, masculine singular nominative, second declension. So a death hastened by fate, with propera modifying mors and fato in the ablative, or it was the deceit, the trick, dolus, of the stepmother Livia, of course, feminine singular and genitive. One of these things, obstulit, did away with, or took off, removed. Then the object of obstulit, like I said, Lucium Caesarem and Gaium. So obstulit is from aufero, like so, third conjugation verb, and here it is in the third singular perfect indicative active. So took away, death or the deceit, the trick of the stepmother Livia, did away with Lucius Caesar. And what was he doing? He was headed out to euntem, the Spanish armies, here masculine plural and accusative, and did away with Gaius as he was returning from Armenia, and he was vulnera, by a wound, weakened. So when all of that is done, then we get to this portion, drusoque pridem. Now we will have here druso extincto. We're going to have here an ablative absolute. So and, the que here, the que is going to connect, I believe, obstulit and erdrat, these two verbs. Not uncommon for que, when it's placed on something, to be connecting verbs in respective clauses that come on either side of que. And with drusus, long since snuffed out or dead, druso extincto, only Nero solus. And this, of course, means Tiberius Nero. Only Nero remained, erdrat, e prevignis, from the stepchildren. So these are the stepchildren of Augustus. So when all of that was the case, then all things, cuncta, this is going to be neuter plural, accusative, all things tended, verged, all things tended, illuc, toward this particular point. And what is this particular point? Illuc is an adverb. It's what comes after the colon, which will be the subject of the next episode. Here we have a nice AI recreation of what Livia may have looked like, Augustus's wife Livia, who was the mother of Tiberius Nero and the stepmother of Lucius Caesar and Gaius. Here she is as recreated by History in 3D. Thank you so much for watching this free video. I hope that you learned a lot about the classical languages and advanced your knowledge and enjoyment. You can help us keep going with this instruction if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. We've had hundreds of thousands of views in the last 9 years, and we would really like to grow our number of subscribers. If you hit the little bell, you will be notified every time we release a brand new free instructional video. You can also check out one of my Latin or Greek courses at LatinPerDiem.com or mossmethod.com. Check the links if you'd like to study Latin and Greek with me directly. So keep learning, and vale tote omnes.